What's up, guys? I'm Big Worm 380, and we're back in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So, as you can see, I completed all the mercenaries, which I thought that was going to do a little bit more for me, because they just keep spawning in anyway. Now, I was able to get to tier 1, so I know I had to have beaten all these other tiers. I mean, I know I did, but they keep reappearing, or new ones are coming up or something. I don't know. So, okay, well, maybe not. I don't know. I'll go back. I guess you can get to tier 1 without completely finishing these, but I still got these to do. Now it's saying undiscovered tier 5. There's no way I didn't do any tier 5 ones. But what I was hoping was once you finish that you wouldn't have to worry about them anymore, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So there's always going to be those guys. But what we're doing, we are doing the Where It All Began mission, and that means we've got to go talk to Marini. There's another mission that we have to do also to fight the last cult member, because I went ahead and found the last couple before that one that I needed to find, and we are going to do that one next. Hey.
My lamb, you've been gone so long.
Brasidas is dead.
No.
Vimos killed him in battle.
And what of my daughter?
Cleon fired an arrow into Dimos' back. The wound didn't look fatal. She could still be alive.
Malakas, Cleon. I'll kill him with my bare hands.
It's done, Mater. I already sent that snake to the sticks.
My family. You're all I have left.
Mater, there's something I need to do. I need to go to Mount Taegetos, where it all began. My whole life's been spent fighting and running. Running from my past, fighting to forget. I can't do this anymore.
My heart was shattered on that mountain.
I need to put that night behind me, once and for all.
I'm coming with you.
Okay. Thought we were gonna have to travel. Hopefully this ain't too far. Damn, at least she runs. Not really clear why this was made out to be such a big deal just a minute ago, because it looks like we're like right here.
This is where everything changed. It's like I never left.
Oh, shit, it's her.
Cassandra!
On the edge of the world, a mother calls out to her child. Touching.
Cassandra! Please!
You use that name as if it means something to me.
It's the name your father and I gave you.
Was that before or after you brought me to this mountain to die?
It was the cult! I tried to save you! I did everything! The priest told me you were dead!
And they told me you abandoned your daughter.
Cassandra! Come to me! We are your family. We can go home.
Family. Home.
Okay.
My sword is my family. The battlefield is my home.
I told you, Mater. She's beyond reason.
Beyond reason? Is that what you told Mater? Why didn't you tell her the truth?
And what truth is that?
That I'm the chosen one! I'm the one with a destiny! I will bring order to this world! You're nothing but a mercenary with a broken spear.
Yeah, but that spear is fully upgraded.
You don't have a destiny. You're just a tool used by the cult.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, my armor pretty much matches.
Since we first met, I've been trying to figure out what you are to me. You're a weed, trying to choke and destroy everything I've planted! And you know the best way to kill a weed is at the root.
Cassandra?
When I was little, I found a lion cub trapped in a snare. My friend tried to free it. That's when I heard the deadly growl of its mother. I watched as the lioness tore my friend to bloody shreds. Even in a world of beasts, a family protects its young!
I loved you! I still love you.
The one you love is dead, and my destiny is clear. I won't let you get in my way.
Shit.
Cassandra, listen to me. You're my sister. I tried to protect you once, and I failed. I won't fail again. This belonged to our grandfather.
Do the flashback thing.
You're home now.
I have done terrible things.
What?
We all have.
Seems like there should have been a flashback there where she saw what actually happened. What the hell?
I know.
Alexios.
Gotta keep an eye on that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, that makes no sense how she just flipped and changed her mind. She was ready to fight, and then she just turned around and... She knew about the spear. She even made a comment about it. What did it matter? Did it freeze her, I guess? They didn't make it very clear what just happened. Okay, so that wasn't much of a quest, really. Cultist defeated. Demos. Okay, so we are down to the final cultist, I believe. Yes, we are. Okay, I beat him. This guy was the number one. He was the tier 1 mercenary, which, so I didn't even know that's who that was because I had one over here. Okay. So, oh, unveil.
You've seen it yourself. The future belongs to us now.
Aspasia!
Old gods and
What?
will be praised.
I forgot about her. You got to be kidding me. All right, let's look at our quests here. Okay, dinner in Sparta. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do this one. This says to enter our childhood home. God damn, you animal.
What?
You eat like a wild animal.
Well, you are at a table.
My bad.
Tough crowd.
Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
It'll never be the same. I thought it could, but it'll take some work.
It's impossible to see through the gods' eyes. They have a plan, you know. If we could, then we'd know just what to do.
I don't think the gods can take credit for this one, Barnabas.
An urn is only as strong as its potter, Alexios.
Urns are pretty easy to break.
Just remember, no matter who surrounds you, I'll be there. And the others are waiting for us on the ship.
Right behind you.
The Odyssey's end. What? That's the end of the story? What? Okay. New quest. We remember. What is that one? All right, we got to go do the cultist for sure. We remember. Oh God. Okay, I guess that's just a side quest. I got to go talk to him. You know how he loves to talk. Okay. Let's go ahead and track this and get this last cultist and end the cult. All right, here we go. Aspasia, man, I can't believe that. I cannot believe she... Oh, God. Okay, that wasn't really her. Touch it. Touch it.
Alexios. It was never supposed to be like this. Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the cult of Cosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop. In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child. For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom. But there is still hope. Hope in you. Hope in the
look at that.
future you will bring. We
badass.
must fix the mistakes of the past. Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe.
What?
The world depends on you, Alexios. You need to be the hero again.
Okay. I'll do it.
So, you've seen it too then. It's beautiful, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about.
What?
It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment it seemed. When your sister came along, it changed everything we were aiming for.
You agreed with them? The fucking cult?
The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption? Dirty Drachmi? They killed people in a war they made themselves!
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't like what we were doing anymore.
I thought Demos was on your side.
Not in the way we hoped. As you know, she's impossible to control. She worked her way to the helm, and then she held even more sway than I did.
Malaka. So you were after us?
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Demos.
Why not just use me? I was in the palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt.
Now,
And you did, albeit unknowingly.
oh, come on. What do we think? Kind of funny she wants to, you know, talk like she didn't really want to do what they were doing now that she's the only one left. I don't know what to do. Shit.
You're all the same. Selfish and fucking destructive.
It was different in the beginning. It wasn't about destruction. It was about redirection.
I just don't understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why does the cult have it?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and we have used it to replace the Oracle of Delphi, the most trusted person in all the Greek world. Using the people's reliance on a pantheon of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time, but only certain people can activate it. People like Demos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But you've seen something too.
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
What did you see?
I saw you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw what would come after.
After the cult?
We will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There would be a movement
Templars.
away from the old gods towards rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people. And I must find someone to lead them. But I couldn't achieve any of this with the cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans, and let the time of the cult of Cosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait. Did Pericles know?
I wanted to protect him, so I kept him in the dark. He would have had his own opinions, but he was never supposed to die. That is the truth.
You've made questionable choices. But I think that was the right one.
You knew him. All he did was worry about the state of the Greek world. If I told him, it would have ruined him.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme rule. A dream I'll make a reality.
But it is still a dream. One that isn't realistic.
Abandon what you know and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This is crazy. It won't work, Aspasia. It didn't work.
It's not crazy, it's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all along. Even you.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let go. What I plan will require you to trust me. Come with me. This future's not a dream.
I'm here to kill you. Yeah. Shit.
You should go. Lead your new republic.
I won't be the
know.
leader. We need someone with the knowledge of a philosopher and the wisdom of a king.
That's a tall order these days.
I couldn't have done this without you, Alexios. You're doing the right thing.
I always try to do what's right.
Then we're after the same thing.
Should I have killed her? I don't know.
Alexios, there is much left to do now.
All right.
Alexios! A storm is going.
Well, that was simple.
I
Watch
can
it pop
weather
right back
any
up.
Storm. Gone.
All right, guys. So that was the very last main story mission, the Cult of Cosmos. I really had a lot of fun playing this game. I'm not completely done with it, but as far as recording, that's probably pretty much going to be the end because that's what I was doing was just the main story. As far as the game and the story, I do like how they added the where you make the choices while you're talking to people throughout the story. 99% of it, though, doesn't affect the game. So it's kind of pointless. But then there was a couple of times, like with the one mercenary, that really affected the getting to the cult members. That was kind of ridiculous. I thought you make the one choice that you think is right at that time, and I know that's how it's supposed to work, but it just didn't make sense to affect the path to the cultist. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you make choices in some games, and some people die, and you don't get they don't come back, and you lose out on something later. That's fine, but I don't know. It's just kind of weird how they did that. But overall, I really enjoyed the game. It was a lot of fun. It was a long game. I've got probably 80 hours into this playthrough, and it was pretty good. If you take your time and do the side stuff and try to level up and unlock stuff and do all that, then yeah, it's you get a lot of gameplay out of this game. It's definitely worth it if you're an Assassin's Creed fan too. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for my Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough. I'm not sure what I'm fixing to move on to. I'm still doing Satisfactory, and got to find something else. So if you enjoyed this, hit me up in the comments and give me some suggestions on something else I can play. I'll be looking in the meantime. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.